Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Got to tidy up the table again. I've been busy. Table's usually clean. I'm just looking for my brush. Keep misplacing it for some reason. We'll figure it out eventually one day, right, people? Oh, it's right there, my brush. So, as you can see, I'm getting better. I got some Ricola finally. My advocates delivered me 19. $5 for a bag like that, and you get 19. Costs over $10 just for this box of 24 night caplets. Yeah. So, anyways, I got an email this morning. It was pretty damn hilarious, right? Let me tell you my story. And currently, as of today, it's still both has to be on the C and the T to be a positive. So there you go. So my current ones are made in America, by the way. So Zoe messaged, "Oh, how come you're not live?" Because I don't want to be live. I'd rather be playing video games than being live. The difference between being live and being on video games is I don't get paid. See? So Higgins, of course, turns around. All right, now I'm going to poke him at rant for him about him for a second. Messages me, right? He talks about Woodstock's birdhouse broken, yada, yada, yada. Don't care. That's basically fiction. I can call my dog Snoopy. You think he's got a little bird following me around? No. Fortunately, my gripe is about other things, right? So, I want to tell you something, okay? My advocates, they help me out, right? Usually I always double. So say a price is $10, I give 20. Say someone says, "Oh, I'll pay half, you pay half, $10, right? I know it's 20, I'll give 40. Why? Because I'm the type of woman that won't let the advocates go broke because they help me out. That's me. Even Zoe knows how I am. Fortunately, I didn't expect to get sick. Yeah. Fortunately, I didn't expect to get sick. So here we are today. But you guys are saying, well, what's this have to do with Higgins? Oh, well, let's just say Higgins turns around and he says, I said no one cares. That's the truth. No one cares on certain issues. That's the thing. No one cares about the Woodstock thing, right? I mean, literally, let me tell you how moocher he is, okay? Higgins the moocher, right? He yells and screams that I'm Rita the freeloading mooch. Oh, yeah, really? Do I look like Red Skeleton? Oh, yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. No. So basically, he sends me a message. Do you want a free computer? No, actually, I don't, because I'm quite content. You see, the difference is, do I want a free computer? If someone asked me, do I want a free computer, and I ended up kept getting free computers, well, thing is, here's the problem with Higgins. Oh, I can't have reverb. Look right there on Amazon. It says refurb. I can't have refurb. I have to have brand new with a warranty. Well, guess what? Guy's giving away a stack of refurb computers. I saw the first comment. Where's Higgins' comment? Time to stick in my spikes and twist and turn and make it hurt. Why, Higgins? Because refurbs. Yeah. Not to mention his comment he deleted because he's a chicken butt. Higgins the chicken heart. Scared. Yep, see, there you go. Just, I'm having fun right now. Poking, twisting, yeah. Why? Because literally, yeah, refurb. Sorry, but I'm quite content. I get all these deals anyways. You know what I say? Here's the deal. Okay, I'll tell you the deal about my rant today, okay? I know Zoe's watching, and I send him a link from time to time. Does this look like a good deal? 16 gigs of RAM, yada yada. No, it's the slowest processor. It's using Adam's N95 or whatever. N95 sounds like a face mask. Come to the dark side, Higgins. We have cookies. Oh, wait, you don't like cookies. We have computers. So, anyways. So, yeah, I got my cough drops here. We also got, dude, the internet's really wonky again. I'm going to have to restart my computer. Tell me I have no internet connection. Must be a streamer. Pay $25 a month for this shitty service. That's what you get. Neighbor brought me a bucket of Zoe knows about this. Bucket of, I put them away. I'm hoarding them. Sorry, Zoe, I'm hoarding them. Really feel better. Sweets. Love tea. See? And inside I had party bucket. See? Party bucket! 20. Yeah, Higgins will bless the message. No one cares about the fireball. No one does. See? Fireball is fireball. So, I also got a bag of oranges. Little mini oranges. Might have one for breakfast this morning. As you can see, there's not much left in the bottle of this. Had a couple boxes of these. Finished them. Cordial chocolates. Oh my god, they were tasty last night. The Easter eggs are pretty good. I'm living off. Zoe gave me 2 giant cans of Nido. Thanks to Zoe. Let me show you this. 2 cans. So I'm starting to mix up a lot more milk right now. They got to be used up soon. So 2 large cans. I'm down to 1 can will last. A small can will last a week. So, anyways, time to hammer out. Got some cold milk in the fridge so I can make gallons of milk. I can actually drink it. I gotta make soup tonight. I haven't had soup in a few days. Been eating oranges. So people ask me, how do I feel? Well, I'm about 20% better out of 100. So, anyways, I got a whole bunch of these little oranges. See? Breakfast. What do you guys think, huh? Yeah. I love these little oranges. I could eat them like by the buckets. Yeah. Yeah, beloved. So my neighbor, he delivered all that to me, and my advocate delivered me the meds. Yeah. Love these little oranges. Yeah, they're beloved. So anyways, you guys have been wondering what's going on with me. Well, besides gaming, trying out different games. I got 268 games to try out. And then on top of that, I got a word search I'm doing. I was going to pay Higgins $25 to $50 gift card to do a search for me. Search of 57 keywords. But you know what? Fortunately, Higgins, he wants to get a mooch free, whatever, you know. He's like, oh, yeah, really? Let me tell you something, okay? I saw the comment that he did post. You know, I want to break down what he said before he deleted the comment. He gave me a screen capture of it. This is going to be funny. Right, Higgins, it's Poke on Higgins Day. I'll actually tell you what I think, okay? Love you, little army. Best little breakfast in the world, I tell you. So, let me just go along and poke Higgins some more. So Higgins sends me another crappy email. Okay, let me tell you how it happens. Okay, he sends me a link. Oh, you need to watch this. No, I don't. See, stuff I don't need to know because Higgins is wild. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'll tell you why. So he sends me a link. Okay, says, don't tell your credit card company your Amazon package is stolen. I never tell my credit card company my package is stolen. That's the problem. The only time you complain about it is if Amazon doesn't refund your money, which is highly unlikely because I went straight to Amazon. Okay, it's every 6 months something goes missing, right? Yeah, something goes missing. Like, for example, my coffee never came. Yeah, never came. And Higgins, oh, well, if you get it, guess what? Higgins, let me tell you, Higgins claims to be one of these guys, okay, who thinks, oh, well, you know, send the first ones out. He never sent the radios back that he had. He kept them. Oh, Amazon said to keep them. Really? You complained that they were refurbed, so they sent you new ones, and then you got both of that. So who's talking, right? $120 radio, right? Problem is with Amazon, I don't complain to my card company. No. I complain directly to my card if someone uses it. Like card scalping, as they call it, So basically, let me just go find this comment. I want to share with you this comment that I think is funny, right? So you asked me if I wanted to win a 5th generation computer. I said no. I found out later it was refurbed, right? And I had to go dig up the guy's name because I asked him, where is the full content, right? Well, guess Higgins is wanting to get a refurbed one because, well, he claims he needs it because he's. I'm gonna read you his comments because I called it bullshit anyways. And let me tell you why. People that want to hear the whole story, they need the story. That's the thing. You can't turn around. Here we go. Let me just get the comments, okay? Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to download this, okay? So I have the actual thing, right? All right, so Higgins turns around. And he writes, this is going to be entertaining alone because I get to poke him. And this is one reason why I wanted to say what I said, because he's like, oh, yeah, well, guess what? He said something like, F you, coffee drinker. Yeah, pretty much what it is. You don't talk to me until I had 4 cups of coffee. People need to know the rules. I'm on coffee cup 2, I think, right now. Maybe 3. Anyways, I'm basically a blatant person that basically blatantly says things. Okay, here we go. So, shall we do it? All right, here we go. Let me load this up. This is Higgins' comments. I saved it. I could upload it, but I'm not going to because. So I asked him where the whole comment is, right? He hit cut me off, right? He sent me the screenshot. Look at this. Look at what I did, right? First of all, I'm going to tell you guys something that's going to be kind of rude today, okay? I think it's going to be rude. Might hurt some feelings. But we're all adults here, okay? Now, I learned a tough lesson of love with Sister Pee-wee. I really did. Yeah, Sister Pee-wee's on her own planet right now, enjoying her life. Fortunately, I love Sister Pee-wee dearly. She knows this. She knows this wholeheartedly. I'm wearing the hoodie this morning as I'm sick. The other one, sis, if you're watching this, is covered in dog hair, so I got to get it washed. But I'm still around, sis. See? And I love Pee-wee dearly and Brother Dan. So, fumble bum. Yeah. Anyways, the reason we're basically doing this video is Pee-wee would turn around, okay? And Sister Pee-wee literally would, back in the day, okay, when Chloe was around, okay? When Chloe was around, Chloe would eat everything. Everyone knew this. Yells and screamed at everything. Right? She did things. Oh, my other blanket fell on the floor last night. Apparently, I was overeating. So, all right, let me just clear this real quick. Let me tell you the story, okay, for Pee-wee's sake. So Pee-wee taught me a valuable lesson, okay? I'm a prepper. No, she didn't teach me prepping. She just told me how to do it better. Thank you, Pee-wee. Pee-wee taught me the art, not of the art of the deal. No, that's Donald Trump's thing, okay? She taught me to live within my means, okay? Remember, living within someone's means is very important to the community, all right? Now, what I'm going to say is going to be an outright pokey poke to Brother Higgins, okay? So, if I do any comments, I'm sorry, okay? So, I went to look at this website, right? Higgins cut me off. I couldn't read it. So, that's one reason why I literally was like, fuck you. You know, you want to sit here and talk about things, yet you're so damn fucking chicken scared. Now you'll post a comment and then get it, and then you'll delete your comment because you're a little chicken heart because you're afraid of government, right? Government knows everything. They keep an archive of everything. If you fucking stick your thumb up your ass, they know about it, okay? So what I gathered is he would like to nominate myself for a refurb computer. if any are available. Otherwise, I'll just give my problems to the Lord. Yeah, give your problems to the Lord, because that's what everyone says. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because the next part of the whole sob story is something that I heard time and time again, okay? And I just want to get this out there for all of you, okay? Financially, I'm on SSI benefits. After my SSD application got denied, and now I'm appealing this. Yes, appealing, and then it gets cut off. Now, if I can't read the entire comment, then let me just tell you how I break that down as a sob story. All right, yes, we know he's appealing. Unfortunately, Social Security is going to get harder and harder to appeal, okay? It's going to get harder. He's all paranoid. I mean, everyone around me is worried about the benefits. Higgins is, Arnold, really? What you need to do is give it to the Lord. Move along. All right, Chloe? I got Chloe on my back 24/7 right now on the fucking radio, people. On the radio, right? On the radio. Oh, I'm going to lose my benefits. Yeah, probably a way to screw over the people. I'm going to lose my benefits. Really? Well, apparently the homeless people are getting better job than anything. Let me just tell you. But Higgins turns around, okay, and he says, oh, well, you can't really. You should be lucky you're not in Washington State, because what they classify an asset is a house. And since you own a house, Higgins, they would take your house before you could freaking get on SSI, due to the fact that in the state of Washington, they would basically drain your house financially before you could literally. So be happy, okay? Secondly, Chloe's been nagging because apparently her food stamps went up $300, but she doesn't know why. And I'm telling her not to worry about it. The homeless get a better deal than the working and the poor. That's something I want to rant about today. The working and the poor. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to sit here and poke Higgins, but my main story with Higgins is no one gives a care. It's simple. In this day and age, okay, Pee Wee would have said it. You know, when you turn around, you post a story like, oh, I want SSDI. I'm so poor. I need that refurb computer to do things. You got 20 freaking computers you ought to keep maintained all the time. Use one of them. But let some poor person that has no computer use it. I mean, look, my family, the only reason why I'm getting a new computer, people, is because my family turns around and says, oh, what do you need? Or, oh, Chloe's destroyed that one. We'll get you this one. Or Chloe says, oh, what do you need? You want me to run this game smoothly. The game won't run on my system. So instead of me breaking out something, oh, Higgins like, oh, go use this. No, I'm not going to use mine because that's not designed for that. That's designed for spreadsheets. It's designed for what I designed it for. That is not being allocated for Chloe's game. That's why I offered to pay Higgins money, gift cards, to look up something for the specifications. Right now, I'm thinking I'm liking something in the range of 8 gigs to 16 gigs. My all-in-one has 64 gigs. And my other all-in-one has 32 gigs. I like at least a lot of RAM. But the onboard video card is tweaks to 4 gigs. So you can run anything in the 4 gig things. You can't run any onboard. You can't run anything higher than 4 gigs. Fortunately, how many games out there require 8 gigs or more? There's a few. But the thing is, that's if you're basically investing in nothing but computers. But as you get older, what's the point of investing in computers? Because they only do certain things. I will tell you, I do like the feature where you connected the monitor. Higgins was a genius telling me about that device because I got my old monitor work. Oh my God. I'm thinking of getting me another monitor. And only because it will come in handy for it. But right now I don't have use. I only use one for gaming, game notes, and the other one for, but my point is, let me get to the bottom of this, okay? I don't want to sound like an asshole, okay? But I'm not. I'm the most kindest person in the world, but I'm tired of listening to people. I mean, literally, I would be a lot happier if Higgins gave me the entire contents. Instead, it got cut off because he wanted to prove that he was doing it. By the way, the guy that does those free refurbs, you have to email him directly. Let's just say I did, just to throw my name in the hat for a question, not free computer. Only because, the thing is, But yeah, I asked a question, and it had to do with those giveaways, because I don't trust refurbs. They may give you 30-day warranty. I just don't trust refurbs myself. A refurb's one of those that they refurbish, but they can't guarantee it, and I prefer an SSD. And thing is, Higgins is like, oh, free computer, really? How do you know it won't last 30 days and then clunks out? Guy pays shipping, dumps his crap to you. See? So, but bottom line is, okay, now a lot of people, a lot of video watchers out there, they watch my channel. They think I'm humorous, but they say I'd get more content. Yeah, you know why? It's because we're not in the niche department, okay? There's too many people trying to cash in on the video game industry, okay? I could set a gaming channel up, start that down that path. What if it doesn't work? No, what am I stuck with? Nothing. Got all the hardware and equipment to run the gaming thing. Oh, well, let's see. What else can I do? I could do rants and raves, which most people don't hear because, frankly, most people don't care. Most people, they want a specific niche. Like Higgins, he's watching videos on how to repair computers. Good deal. Happy for you. Me, I use the video game reviews like crazy. Unfortunately, the video game reviews are getting to the point where everything's getting saturated. Eventually, YouTube's going to start deleting people's videos, possibly, that aren't making any money off their channel, so they can free up for space that's available. I'm surprised they have all this. One day, maybe Higgins will have to explain to me if he has the know-how why there's billions, hundreds of millions or billions of videos. I got 3,500 videos over the course of since 2009, so almost 20 years of videos are archived on YouTube, and yet there's still free space unless they magically just delete the oldest one first. I don't know. As we get older, our videos will slowly peter out, but I'm just happy to announce, today is a good day. Yes. And unfortunately, why am I here? Well, like I said, you got to live within your means. I mean, literally. I mean, let me just tell you, I get an email from time to time, right? And it's, like computers, right? And you get these computers. You get it's either mini computers or microcomputers. Okay, let's just look at both. Okay, I just want to shoot the shit with you for a minute because a lot of people say, oh well, you need this, you need that. Well, you don't need anything. So what you do is you go mini PC. Okay, let's just put it in mini PC. Okay. You can get a B-Link, okay, $179, all right? So, a 12th gen Alder Intel. Oh, well, it's an Intel, Higgins. Look at this. It's an Intel. You get an Intel, right? Fortunately, Higgins is one of those. The N100 is the slowest processor on the market. You can't have slowness. Well, you can't use it as a gaming rig either, but you know what? When you get a guy who pities about speed. I mean, look, let me tell you about computers today. We're going to be ranting a bit about computers, okay? I could spend $139 and get a 256 gig plus 8 gigs of RAM, 256 SSD, right? Micro computer with 2 USB plugs and a power plug, right? Really small for the whopping $139. Grandma could use that, okay? But Higgins, being an old grandpa himself, old timer, old duffer, said there, I need an i5 minimum. Really? If it works to get on the internet, why do you bitch? Here's the thing. Old people shouldn't be bitching. And maybe it's slow for some, but the SSD is pretty fast, as long as you have one application or two open. I mean, let's look at this. So for $169, you get 16 gigs of RAM and a 500 gig hard drive, but you get the N95 processor. Remember, it sounds like the mask, okay? Then the next one is, so every one of these mini PCs are 16 gigs of RAM and 500 gig hard drive. See, $179, right? It doesn't say how small they are. My dad and I were talking about these the other day. He was wondering how tiny they are. And I'm like, I have no clue. Oh, yeah, we do. It's really tiny. You know what? So technically, my dad was thinking, he's a computer programmer. He was, I think he made fun of Higgins. Here we go. So basically, this one here is the Camrui, right? So we're just going down the list. Okay, we're going down the list because I want to see about processes, right? You got there's the Camrui. A lot of people say, well, how much are you willing to pay, and how much is the thing. Like you can get a micro PC or you know, this one's all Ryzen's and AMD's and Ryzen's and Ryzen 5 and Ryzen 7s and but they're okay, so this one's really small but fits in hand. Okay, I opened up multiple ones at a time. Okay, let's look. So this one is 12 gigs of RAM, 256 hard drive. And it is an Intel Celeron. Oh, that Celeron is slow. See? You got to try. I talked to Dad about this last night. We actually had a conversation. He just chuckled and said, "There's PC, there's software engineers, and then the hardware engineers." He said the hardware engineers, they're the bitching, griping complainers that complain about everything from lack of speed. Look, Dad said to me last night, people aren't entitled for speed. Okay, I complain sometimes that my internet runs a little sluggish. Yeah. For the high price I'm paying, I don't complain. Yeah. Now, let me just go along the details here. We're going to do a batch of details. So, as for Kleenex, that's the only thing that didn't come. Oh, well. Does that make me less human? No, it doesn't. So, all right. So, this one, these are all, this is N5, N100, N5105 Celeron. This is the Alder Lake. See, these are saying, right? $159 to $200 to see. The thing is you're trying to build a computer that can handle, gaming, right? So the thing is, look, let me put it this way. Christmas, right? I have never had Higgins' address. I gotta send him one of these little box computers and told him to play with it for fucking 6 months and give me a review. But thing is, or do a review on YouTube. Nope, that's the thing. I mean, thing is, here we go. Let's see. $180. N95. You see, these are basically what I would call Chrome tops, basically. Before you say what's a Chrome top, you know how they have the Chromebook? Well, this is a Chrome top. Basically, it's a computer that will run, what's this? This one's saying something about games. Excellent visual experience. Yeah, if you want to download, yeah. Sets the BIOS on the iOS. Yeah, okay, so this one comes with 4, 1, 2, 3, 7, 3 HDMI cables, 2 SATA cables, whatever. So basically this one here, right, it's 512 gigs. Is that the highest you can get? Yeah. And this runs on a Intel 12, Windows 11 Pro. Yeah, wow, for $180, can't complain. This one, of course, is a Gen 95. Yeah, Alder Lake with 1 terabyte right there. Looks pretty good. Looks space age. It's got all these ports and stuff. That looks badass. That really does. But anyways, thing is, that's what we call Chrome tops. Now, this one is the Ryzen, okay, 239. The 239 500 gig, yeah. So basically, it doesn't even say, and it is made by B-Link, but let's see, mini feature. It doesn't say anything about gaming. You see, that's the thing. Everyone's always talking about the yeah. So you get all these things, and it's like, oh, Radiant, cool. So it can basically, so it can play basic gaming right there, for $240. So what you do is you, you look at that. I'll send that off to Chloe, Chloe's been looking for some. See, that would probably run. This one's a Ryzen 7, right? So Ryzen 7, you see, point is, these are not Chrome boxes. It depends on if it runs on Windows S. That's the thing. If it doesn't come with Windows, you're screwed. This is a video game. Let's see. Vega has 8 link triple screens. So it's got the Vega adapter. That's not bad. AMD Vega, that's not bad. Yeah. So, this is not bad at all, for a thing. So, yeah, 16 gigs. Yeah. So, the thing they have are, and a lot of people say, well, why do I chose, what do you call it? These, the smaller computers, and to me it is I just basically making a point, that I could have sent one of these teeny chrome tops, that's what I call them, chrome tops, Chromebooks. They have Chromebooks, and it runs on the Chrome browser. You can make a Chrome top. Basically, it's a desktop that runs. A friend of mine turned around the other day, and she hired this computer guy to fix her computer, right? And then she got another computer that she found, and she actually had the hard drive, but she found out the hard drive was fried. So she got like $100 for a new SSD. And then, and then what happened is she turns around and they reformat the second one as Chromebook. And I was like, wow, point taken. You go you forget what you pay for, right? So, but the thing is, maybe the one computer was damaged and couldn't charge, so she had to buy a couple parts. He says, yeah, if you want a fast Chromebook, but you know what? That's the other thing. I've always wanted to play with Chromebook. Unfortunately, let me tell you my story, okay? Unlike Higgins, who loves computers and loves this and loves that, I love the same hobbies as him. I've always wanted to play with certain things. For example, someone asked me, would I spend $4.99 and get a Apple computer? Well, why not? You get an Apple Mac Mini, just plug it in. It's like a mini computer, right? Doesn't matter about the RAM. What matters is testing it out, see how Apple compares to Windows. You see, that is the ultimate prize right there. There's too many people. What's the difference? You can run videos on them. The thing is you either have the Apple camp or the Windows camp. To me, a lot of people have asked me time and time again about certain things, and certain things, are, what it is. Yeah. So this one here is a Ryzen 7. Yeah, right there. 32 plus gigs, 1 terabyte. That's 16 gigs plus 512. This ain't bad. This is made by the Camrui store. Apparently they don't have good reviews. But 3 stars, 4 stars. There's the Apple, of course. I've always wanted an Apple. They're like, SSDs, yeah, if you want to hold this, or, sent by Amazon, delivered by, and to me, I thought, it depends. I mean, it's the smallest thing in the world, but the point is when you get something cheap, but where was I? Oh, yeah. So, getting on the thing there. I mean, I could send Higgins out with a gift card and tell him to go find me a mini computer to play with. But the thing is, every time I try to send him something like that, I've been just basically getting to the point where I'm doing the job myself because I frankly, want to do the job myself. A lot of people say, oh, well, how come? Well, because, I want to save some money. And besides, I want a full review. And Chloe, of course, Chloe's like, well, I want to hire Higgins for something. I said, don't do it. I'll do it myself. She's like, oh, really? You'll get paid? Yeah. Yeah, you see, the point is I'm doing all the work myself because I do not want to eat out anymore and anything else. I mean, literally, I'm in. Okay, I'm sick. Yeah. I'm sick, I'm drinking coffee, and I'm talking to you guys about mini computers, which mini computers and microcomputers, we can look up micro PCs just to see. I just want to look, just for the sake of the argument here, micro PCs. Here we go. Renewed. Oh, can't get renewed because renewed's not good. Here's the microcomputers. They're so damn small, right? Oh, yeah. I'll take a mini PC. That'll be fine. I'll go through the mini PC list eventually, but still. My funny point is, people, is I'm tired of listening to people's stories of, I'm on SSDI or SSI, I need, okay? Let me put it this way, okay? I'm tired of it. I was talking to Zoe last night, okay? I was talking to Zoe. There's a thing where Zoe knows where I get kind of cranky about there we go. About entitled people. Okay. Now, I got some good people that are looking out for me after being sick, I mean, people say, oh, well, you're being sick, you're milking it, you're Rita the Moocher. Really? Well, let me put it this way. Okay. Comes to right? So, the other day, Zoe and I were talking. And we were talking about entitlements, right? Entitled people. There's a guy, right? He thinks he's entitled while I'm sick that I got to wear a mask throughout the house. Manager said, no, you're not paying Rita's rent. Fuck you, right? Playing fuck you terminal, right? But anyways, then you got the whole issue with, the neighbors. Again, harassment, right? Guy thinks he's entitled. Oh, really? So he spilled the beans that the manager literally, now knows he's working under the table, which that gives, because she's been looking for any and all reason to get rid of the bastard, right? He thinks he lives on SSI. He's entitled. He's can't make it last. Okay, let's break it down. He lives on $88 a month. Now, let me tell you something that's important to life, okay? All right. Sometimes you got to make sacrifices. While we're talking, I'm going to tell you guys a story. Yeah. Let's go over to comments. What's up? Feeling better? No, I'm not feeling better at all. About 10 to 20%. Thumbs up for the Queen Rita be back potty time. Yeah, she's always talking about that. I like that party time song with Eddie Murphy. That song's great. Okay, so let's just talk about what's going on, okay? So there's entitled people in this world, okay? They think they're entitled for everything. Fortunately, they are not. They are entitled to a boot to the head, okay? The reason for I say this, and I'm not trying to incite someone to go and boot someone in the head. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm not trying to incite violence, all right? What I'm saying is moral, not mentally, in your mental head where you can invisibly bop them one, yeah. You need to cut people away from your life that think they're entitled or etc. I mean, look, for example, the whole story about, I'm on SSI and I'm poor and everything. You know what? I have been said time and time again, many times over, I'm on SSDI and poor. You know what? People say live within your fucking means, okay? That means, that means, okay, that literally means, all right, something that you don't know. But that means, all right, that you live within your means. That's what Pee Wee was teaching me, okay? You go and you sit there and you say, yeah, look, I'm on SSI and I can't afford this and can't really. You drive a car, okay? You have 2 cars. Get rid of one. Oh, well, I can't do that one because I got to paint that one and make $15,000. It's a piece of shit. You get little, I mean, you may be lucky, you may be able to get $500. Zoe's, if you're really desperate for money, Zoe might give you $100 for it. Then she's got to title it, license it, and no, we're not talking about Higgins. He doesn't own a pickup truck, okay? And then I got to go and teach her, if Zoe doesn't know how to use a manual stiff shift in a pickup truck to drive it because it's manual transmission. Oh, well, it's great. Everyone wants a manual, really. In this day and age, the new generations don't even know what a manual transmission is. Hell, they got rid of cursive in schools. I was talking to someone about that the other day. My hair, yes, I had it washed the other day. But no, the point I'm making is people think they're entitled, okay? And because people are entitled, they think they're entitled for stuff. I mean, look, the story goes so far. You can only use it so far. No one gives a shit if you're fucking poor. Look, Pee-wee and I talked about this many times. No one cares. You got to live within your means. If you have to get rid of your damn car, no, we're not talking about Higgins here, okay? Higgins is going to probably lambaste me anyways, poke me. But, for example, the local drunk, okay? He deserves to lose his car. He's drinking all the time. I mean, look, he's literally drinking. Yeah. He is literally drinking. Yeah. He's drinking and, yeah. So, he's drinking and hiding his beer and thing, and it's been reported many times. Plain and simple. But guess what? He thinks he's fucking entitled. You got to fucking wear a mask because of him. You better fucking vote blue or he's going to kill you. Stuff like this. This is stuff that he claims, okay? You got to basically tell the fucker you can't afford $11 or $22 a day in beer. Has anyone ever figured that out? I'm curious about that. Yeah. Well, let's look. Let's just look. It's 20. Let's just say 11. I'm not doing tax, by the way. Times 2, times 7, times 4. So he's pissing $616 minimum weight beer. Yeah, see that? $616. Yeah, and yet, I mean, $22 a day, right? 7 days is 2 times 7 is 100. Yeah, that's about $616. You don't see me pissing away $616 a month in grog. Heck, right now being sick, not even in the mood for any of this stuff. You know, I'm in the mood for my morning coffee, but I'm also in the mood. Oh, and the Advocate got me a block of extra strength chloroseptic. I think it is. Yeah. But anyways, back to my thing. So basically my rant today is about living within your means. I mean, look, let me put it to you this way. The food bank thinks you can go to the food bank where I live and grab a spot of food and you'll eat it. Most of the spot of food is expired. I mean, literally, the other day, the lady went back, right? And she went and looked at the labels. Best used by, right? Meat was already bad. They just froze it, right? And they're like, oh, it's good, really. Then she says, how come Rita, every time she opens up hamburger, it's basically stinking? Yeah. The other day, I cooked up some hamburger. My neighbor knocked on my door, right? What's that smell? Hamburger. She just said, it doesn't smell right. She goes and checks it. Yeah, rotten. Every bit of hamburger is completely rotten. Look at all the soup here. I'm going to have me up a pot of soup tonight, I think. Have a little Zoe soup with it was produced by the heart of Zoe. Zoe made me some soup. I appreciate it, Zoe. I really do. Thank you. So hopefully I'll get better. Here's these, by the way. I got. Apparently there's 4 kits per box. That's it. This is all we have left. These ones are made in America, by the way. Good. But these ones also say right here that it'll do, even if you have symptoms of COVID-19, these tests cannot guarantee that you'll do a test positive. You must have a true test in the lab. So basically, the government's paying for testing kits that usually don't work. Just think about that. Zoe asked me if I had tea. Yes, I do. I got some raspberry tea right here. Don't you just hate when these boxes don't come out properly and they screw your entire tea up? You want to use the little insert box thing, and you can't, So, and then you got to refill them up, which again is a pain in the butt. But anywho, yeah. What you do is you just load them up one by one on the bottom. There. So Chloe, I've been drinking some of her tea at night. I also got cider my neighbor sent me. That was great. Thank you, neighbor. But no, my point is you got to live within your means. For example, one of my friends said, "Oh, if you're a prepper, don't you have meds?" Yeah, we have ibuprofen and we have Tylenol and we have stuff, but we don't prep these things because most people don't realize that they don't get sick. Pedialyte pops due in on Monday. Yes, I know. I was telling a friend of mine about these Pedia pops. Melissa, she's the one who brought me the supplies last night. She says, "Oh yeah, I'll suck them down like she said." Yeah, being sick and not eating much, that there is the So yeah. So I got some hot cider. I opened up the second bottle. The bottle tastes a little better than the first bottle, but this bottle is, yeah. So I got caplets for the days, NyQuil at night. Works. So a friend of mine was like, "Oh, you need to buy more meds and keep it on hand." Really? There's a more of a worse problem than Zoe's asking about Mario Kart. First of all, I gotta go and price out controllers. Haven't done that yet. That would be an easy job to do for Higgins, but I'll do it myself so I can save $25. I got a project I'm working on, but my point is this. All right, no one cares about. Here's the problem with me. Okay, I've been living in a world. Okay. Now, Higgins, he can email me. "Oh, yeah, you bastard," whatever. Don't care. Okay, you can call me a bastard if you wish. I don't care. My problem is I respect Higgins. That's the thing. I really do respect him. All right. But our gripe isn't about the computer thing or whatever. My gripe is he didn't delete the whole content of his comment, right? He deleted it. That's, again, chicken shit. Secondly, my gripe is you got to live within your means. Okay, no one gives a shit if you basically look. I live in a world where there's too many disabled. I'm an advocate for disabled people. Okay, I have to tell people all the time, if you're going to survive, you might have to cut corners. Yeah, I mean, look at it. I even asked Higgins the other day. Okay, Higgins said something the other day. I can't remember what it was. But it was a stupid ass comment, right? I said something like, "I can't believe the government passed a budget," right? A budget. Now you could sit there and say, "Oh well, the government passed a budget," right? Let me see if I can find that comment for you because I think it's going to be interesting because so they can pass a budget, but they won't pass anything for Lifeline or the ACP program, which is due to expire soon, which means everyone's internet's going to go up, which the internet companies is fine with because you have to pay more, right? I was telling this to Zoe. Zoe was telling me the other day she has a friend who's in that predicament, being poor. All right. So, and I'm just like, well, programs come and programs in. So Higgins says, "I think they're trying to kill us and replace us all with immigrants." Well, guess what? That's your opinion, Higgins. The thing is if they want to kill you, let them kill you. Because maybe the immigrants, maybe they can replace us all with immigrants. And then hypothetically, they can make it so there's no more Social Security. Hey, isn't that great? I don't get paid. we're all the future of America's under slave ship. Yeah, think about it. I mean, literally, if you want to sit there and say immigrants, you know what? I'm not going to hear it because here's how I see it, okay? I'm going to be backing up a lot, okay? There's people in this world that claim they're entitled, okay? Look, I grew up in a world with a silver spoon, okay? Look at me now. Do I care? No. That's the thing. I like playing with different toys, but I also like to live, okay? So while I'm sitting here this morning, which reminds me, I gotta make more milk right now because I didn't, make any more. But you guys get to see I get to make milk today. So there we go. So let me tell you the story. All right. You got to live within your means, okay? I'd love to have the commenters like Zoe comment. Point is, you got to live within your means. You can't sit there, okay? You can be the most frugalest person in the world, but the problem is I have to cut corners myself. Thing is, life isn't always a box of chocolate. Life's not like cherry pits. Point is we got to basically... All right, so point being, my friends, is as a prepper, you gotta live within your means. I mean, look, you're not gonna rotate your food out. You're gonna sit there and complain that you spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, for example, on food. So you're not eating. I've been living off of ramen that Chloe. I've ate another case of ramen. Some people say the ramen could have made me sick, but highly unlikely. But the point is it is what it is. Here. Okay. So, my point being is, you gotta live within your means. You have to cut corners. Means if you can't cut corners because you think you're entitled and you need to drive, well, fine. Change cars, buy a moped, do something, but do not turn around and complain that your price of gas is so high. You know what? I'm tired of hearing that. I'm going to get into one day why things are getting somewhat cheaper in this country. And I'm not talking about don't you just hate when you fucking try to do it properly and all of a sudden it fucking wants to run all over the fucking place? Yeah. And then you got to clean it up and you're like, well, why is it splurting all over, when you're trying to drink? And then you gotta fucking wash the floors too because of it. Freaking life. Anyways, this is what you guys get to see today for a Saturday edition. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yeah, it's always probably laughing her ass off. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So, bottom line is, you gotta live within your means. That means living within your means. If you need to use a computer for, say, ordering on Amazon, buy your basic micro PC that does the job. Oh, well, it's not an Intel i9 processor. You know what? There's people in this world that's hung up on one thing only. You're not fucking entitled to an N9. You're fucking entitled to what you can afford. Okay? Plain and simple. That is something I'm going to tell you. How do I survive? I tell you. I have goals. I have a goal book. Even Zoe knows this. I don't sit there and spend boatloads of money foolishly. I literally have to make sacrifices. Yeah. What am I playing? 30-year-old games right now that I have. Why? Because they're fun. 40-year-old games because they're fun. Yeah. So, bottom line is, sorry, I'm gonna have to put my boots on today. Bottom line is, the bottom line is, you got to make sacrifice. Okay, so someone owns a house. Okay, and you're on SSI. I know a lot of people do. They literally lose their house, plain and simple. Oh, some people can't live in an apartment. Guess what? Apartment living's not bad. You may have to deal with the manager from time to time. Do your research, but guess what? The repairs are taken care of, usually. When you own a house, your roof goes, oh, we're sorry, that's going to be $50,000. Which, how do? You use your credit card, it might hold $30,000 limit. Then what? Then you're stuck with what? $20,000. Oh, Mom, can I borrow $30,000? My roof needs to be fixed. Look at Poppy's house, for example. New roof's done. A new gutter's done. Everything done. What did the city say? Oh, you need new sidewalks. $9,000. Now he turns around and they say, oh, your basement's needing to be jacked up and redone in the basement. That's $40,000, $50,000. Because he can't sell it as is because it needs repairs. You know, it's a 1950 house. Over the years, the earth made his, you know, thing is, as a homeowner, you got to expect these things, okay? Car, same thing. Oh, I'm going to put gas in and drive one day. Fuel line breaks or pistons this or the heads crack or the gaskets go or more money, repairs, more money. And it's people that you're in the loop, you know. My opinion is life is not like a box of chocolates. Life is, you know, you need to downsize. I mean, look, the world doesn't owe you anything. I mean, yeah. Point is, you got to live within your means, pretty much. Me? Yeah. And that is where I got to teach Chloe too, plain and simple. I mean, think about it. Chloe wants me to play this online game with her. Personally, let me tell you about that online game, all right? While I get my boots on. The online game, in my opinion, is a waste. So, which reminds me, I need to find my phone real quick. I got to check the balance this morning. Reason for it is I need to check my balance. I might try to take a walk to town. Oh, wait, I can't go to town because you're there to wear a mask. Well, apparently that bunghole is what he is, okay? So let me tell you the thing about Chloe. All right. Chloe needs to learn that game ain't the world, okay? Oh, I put my application in. Yeah, you put your application in. They get to choose your name. Then you got to fill out a full application. They vet you. It takes 4 to 6 weeks. Meanwhile, you got to be truthful on your form. So if you're basically truthful, you talk about what you did here. And if you don't, it's going to haunt you. And as soon as you violate the law. I mean, look, when someone was asking me about applications the other day, right? I think it was someone I knew. They said, is it against the law to lie on a form? Yeah. You don't sit there and put in, were you evicted? No, I wasn't literally evicted, but, you know, did you have problems with your apartment? You know, would the manager give a good reference? Oh, well, yeah, really. Well, what if the manager basically doesn't give a good reference? What if she has to call me for a good reference? I mean, literally, the point is, yeah, so you do the math, people. You do the math. I mean, think about it. So, all these people, right, they think they're entitled, right? Not entitled to jack diddly boot, you know. I mean, look, I didn't expect to get sick, okay? I didn't expect, you know, but first 24 hours was brutal. Sore throat was at 100%, couldn't swallow. 24 hours later, it dropped down to about 20%, could swallow. It's really right now in the back of my throat, 10%, but still, I got more of these coming on Amazon thanks to a friend of mine, which let me bring you up to speed on that for a minute, okay? So a friend of mine was upset, okay? I was upset, right? He was upset because he thought no one was looking after me. Well, soup's not medicine, okay? Well, let me just put it this way. So I was talking to him the other day, right? This before I knew anything was coming down the pipe, all right? This was yesterday morning. So I turned around, minding my own business. Now, and my neighbor the night before, right? Oh, that neighbor's so evil and bad. The guy is a fucking crusty crackpot, let me tell you. He's got a big heart, but I think he's losing his mind, all right? Literally Alzheimer's. So he turns around, right? And he's all going in, oh, I need to know where Chloe's living in Seattle. It might be a dangerous area. Don't worry about it, right? The guy's always talking about this gay boyfriend of his coming, right? But no one knows anything about him. He's just like, so he takes Chloe to lunch, right, or dinner. And then he gets on the bus, like 30 minutes later leaves. You wanted to hang out with Chloe. You wanted to see how Chloe's being frugal. Yeah, you just get on the bus and go home. There's a mental problem right there if you're just getting on a bus going home. See where I'm going with this, people? So anyway, you're like, okay. So the bottom line is Chloe turns around and she needs to learn, conserve, right? She's all panicking and paranoid on the radio that she's going to lose her benefits. You're not going to lose your benefits, okay? When and if there's a letter delivered to the homeless shelter, remember, I'm the one that she trusts to have all the mail sent to so I can go through it faster, because otherwise they might hold it 6 weeks and go, oh, Chloe, you got a letter here that says you need to put in your Social Security info. Oh, you only got 4 days to do it. Meanwhile, Chloe's sitting there going, well, you guys had it 3 weeks. It's open. Now Chloe's all panicking. She's not going to get paid next month. Think about it, right? So the bottom line is, what's going to happen, right? Well, you see, when you're living in your means, you got to basically... Damn. Oh. Thank God I didn't spit in the milk, man. You see? Thank God for that. I left it in there from mistake. But I didn't spit in the milk. I spit in the sink. Yeah. Didn't even know it was in there. Thought it was in the fridge. See? Even I get that way sometimes. I'll just put it in here anyway. Don't worry about it. It's my milk. I didn't spit in the milk, so don't worry about that, peeps. I just noticed it afterwards. I went in yeah. But anyways, can we just get to the bottom of things for a second? So, bottom line is you got to make sacrifices, okay? Some people say, oh, well, I can't go do this. Really? Like the other day, okay? The other day I was talking to someone about, this, and they're all, oh, look at me, I got this, right? No one gives a shit. You know what? I was talking to an old lady the other day about those, okay? Handicap placards. You know what the lady said? Too many fucking young punks under 60 that claim they need it because their fucking back's hurting or their legs don't work. Really? You know what? The thing is, the older you get, the more fucking lazier you get. Oh, I'm hurting, I'm so disabled. Really, use the disabled card as much as possible to try to freeload on it. The government is not made of money. You got people that say, oh, well, the government shouldn't do this, that. You know what? There's people out there that will, let me put it to you this way, okay? Just to be on the safe side here. There's people out there that will vote for a president. We're not going to give names because I have no names here. That will vote for a president one day in time that will take away your benefits. One day you'll wake up and you'll be like, nope, you don't have a house, you don't have a car, you have nothing because we can't afford to keep your ass alive. Yeah, think about it. Then what's going to happen? Think about it, people. I want you to think about it. Social Security is going to run out. Thing is, you got all these people that claim they're entitled to. Oh, once I get on it, really. They got to rechange the formula in a couple of years. It'll be 77% paid. They might drop it down to like 42% is what I hear. Then what happens if you're not one of the 42% that needs to get paid, huh? Then what? You go hungry. Wow. You see? Point is, you guys sit there and think you're entitled. Well, I paid into it. It's my money. Maybe you did, but you screwed yourself too. And what I refer to, maybe I'm referring to the overall population, not one person. I'm not picking on one person, okay? I'm talking about the overall population. I mean, look, the reason I got angry, okay, is the truth of the matter is in this rant is that there's people out there that believe they're entitled to everything. Yeah, they're entitled. Like the guy upstairs. Oh, you motherfucking asshole. I'm going to fucking beat your fucking face in because of you on my phone. Phone's supposed to come 1 to 3 billing cycles, but they cut you off because you applied 4 days before the cutoff. Oh, yo, motherfucker, where's my fucking phone? You're not entitled to a fucking phone. You're not entitled to fucking spend all your fucking money on beer. This is something I was talking to my advocate yesterday about outside. You're not entitled to spend all your fucking money on fucking beer, then turn around and expect the Family Resource Center to bail your ass out. You know how I work things? It's like I said in the beginning of this video. I went to the Family Resource Center. I called my sister, adopted sister, Mel. Mel brought me this chloroseptic, those numb lozenges. Ricola. She's got some more coming Monday, apparently. She said, right? She said give her $10. It's more than $10. Trust me, being sick is not funny, right? I told her I'll give her 40, right? This at least is $7.99, right? Cranberry juice, organic. 2 glasses of that last night. Yeah. And the Dayquil, so at least $40, right? I'll pay 40. Right? Even if it's 20, 25, I'll still give her 40. It's always pay it forward. She knows this. That's me. Do I ask for help? No. When I ask for help, I usually say, hey, look, I got a project I'm working on. I try to tell Higgins vaguely as possible because he always questions me. Oh, what's this project about? See, I'm working on games, video game names right now, for example, right? I'm seeing code words to see why the series is alive or dead and getting a breakdown of why. Maybe the company failed or whatever, right? But that is a job I can do. It just takes a little time. $25, 57 words, or 57 code words. That's what I call it. Done. Doesn't take less than an hour. Yeah, of course. Yeah, clicking on a link or two, but that's what, $25. Fortunately, searching for something like a micro PC, I can give the specs. Need something that will run Chrome top. Plain and simple. Any mini PC that's affordable. People like Higgins, he says, oh, why do you go with affordability? I'll tell you why I go for the affordability. Because some people got to be cheap, you bastard. Being funny too, by the way. Why did I say that? Because you got to live within your means. You can't go and build an i9 and say, oh, I'm going to use a company credit card. What company credit card? Jokingly, of course, poking fun at him. I'm going to buy what I want. Really, you're not entitled to what you want. You got to pay things back. That's the thing. Me, if I'm going to buy something, I'm going to be looking for affordability. $399, 75-inch TV, done. I mean, literally, come on, man. What more does someone need? Fortunately for you guys got to ask a question. And look, I mean, let me tell you, I was proud of Zoe the other day. Zoe calls me, right? Calls me. She says, guess what? I said, what? My book's published. Way to go, Idaho. Then she said, instead of going and buying a drink at $20 a shot for Bailey's, she knows how much it is, $20. She went out and spent $30 and got 2 bottles for the price of nearly 2 shots of drink. 2 shots. So say 3 shots of her favorite drink would have cost $60. She could have got 3 bottles. Actually, 4 bottles, mathematically. You see where I'm going with this? Thing is, sometimes you got to make and cut corners. Yeah. And those corners being frugal. Yeah. Keep telling Zoe this all the time. And then I need to find out why my little Moogle mop is on the bed. You okay, son? Yeah. Okay. Love you too. Love that little doggy. So, my point being for you guys tonight is yeah, hold on. There we go. Is you guys gotta think, okay? You gotta live within your means, okay? Now, Higgins, he has rights to tell his story to try to get a free computer. That's no problem. But I've heard it too many times over, and I'm not talking about Higgins in general. I'm talking about in general. I mean, look, guy next door is an alcoholic drunk. So when Higgins turns around, Dugan's to the rescue? Yes, it is. Dugan's to the rescue, exactly. For example, right? I love Higgins dearly as a brother, as he's my brother and I'm his sister. My point is, you got to live within your fucking means. I mean, look, you're going to spend $20 for one shot or spend $20 buy a whole fucking bottle of something that's better than Bailey's. Think about it. You got to make sacrifices. Second thing on the list, you got to sacrifice is living within your means, okay? Plain and simple. You got to live within your means. If that means you got to take a lower quality computer, then so be it. I mean, look, I've asked Higgins time and time again, $25, 8 gig. He knows what I need. 8 gigs minimum. I'd prefer 16. Minimum 8 gigs. 16 would be the starting point. 32 would be better. But anyways, let me put it. They don't give you the option. They give you like 4 or 8. Okay, all at once. All right. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh well, how come you haven't found the right one?" Because we have to do it. I mean, look, Higgins is like, "Oh, why don't you just break the i9 out or the i7?" Don't want it. They have specific tasks that are built for, not to go play the games I want to play. I mean, literally. Secondly, Higgins needs to realize I'm still hardwiring in the other computers. That's why I got the plug. Now, and he's like, "Oh, you need to buy another jack." Look, Higgins, I'm not an IT man like you, okay? I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I don't need to have switches everywhere. The manager's going to basically, let me put it this way. Higgins thinks I should have a free computer lab. Okay, that's great, Higgins. I have a computer lab. Are you going to be paying the fucking light bill? Give me 1 second, people, before I continue. I got to use the restroom real quick. We'll continue, wrap this up, and then we're good. There we go. Thank you, people, for being so patient with me. So, yes, had the toilet run real quick. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in today. You know, like I said, let me finish up the rant. Okay, had a toilet run real quick. Chocolate and oranges finally came out. So, a lot of you guys love my channel because of me being unscripted. But let me just tell you before I get going, because, you know, I got doggy to walk and other things. There you go. I moved the chair so I can see the doggy face. There he is. Look at that little face. He's just so cute. Look at that. See that? Look behind that. Look at right there on the bed. You see him? All you can see is his little head popping out. See, look at that. It looks like he blends in real well. Where's your body? Oh no, he has no body. Woo. Anyways. So I wanted to share with you a couple jokes, you know, but you got to live within your means. I mean, that's one thing I want to teach you guys. As a prepper, you need to live within your means. If you got food, eat it down, rotate it out. Don't let it go bad. Secondly, beggars can't be choosers, okay? Now, yes, if you win a computer, it's good and dandy. You know, a lot of people say, oh, your show's shitty. These guys are great. They're throwing free computers out there. Yeah, but how many of you have won a free computer? My channel, it's fine and dandy. My channel is fine. I offer to give gift cards from time to time, but you know, that didn't work. You know, spin the wheel type thing. You know, the wheel roulette thing. You know, I check my emails from time to time. I get emails from time to time. People ask me how come, where I am, where I'm going, what's going on. So, but you got to live within your means. Plain and simple. That's the main key ingredient to survival, is living within your means. I mean, literally, can't afford a house, get rid of your house. Can't afford, I mean, look, let me put it this way. I'm going to tell you a story, okay? I know a guy, as crippled as he is. I call him crippled because he's mentally crippled. APS should be investigating him. He turns around and every month he sends $10,000 to a tranny in the Philippines. Yeah. 10,000 US dollars a month. Tranny's had all this work done, right? Claiming she needs a job and she's doing this and doing that and this for education. And this guy promised her the education, right? Yet he lives in a house filled with garbage. Can't hire someone to take out the trash. Chloe's offered. He refuses. He lives with rats, mice, bugs. His house should be condemned. And yet he sits there and he's focusing on his boat license, his captain, reapplying for his captaincy, his ham radio license, and his availability to fly plane. Yet you let your house go to shit. And you say, oh, well, my boyfriend's going to take care of the finances, really? So your boyfriend's really going to take care of the finances, huh? Yeah. There we go. Take care of the finances. See where I'm going with this? Meanwhile, his furnace is going. He literally almost died. His gas was leaking in his house. He's got all these issues in his house. And yet, and I quote, he's sending money to the Philippines every month because he made a promise. Yet he can't take care of himself. You see, he sits there and he talks about his 8-year-old Apple computer needs a new plug, right? Well, I looked at it. It needs a plug, needs a new battery, needs this, needs that. For a low price, $350, you can have it refurbed, right? Working new. Oh, that seems about right. Really, $350. Thing is, when you get a computer, okay, let me tell you about it. Living within your means in the technological age. You live in the technological age, people. You live in a world where you have a phone, right? My phone or my phone, right? I don't need apps, right? There's too many people. Download this app to get $5 off your lunch order. Download this app to get $10 off your dinner order. Chloe loves it. Me? I like simplistic, okay? Simplistic. Yeah. I'm a simple-minded girl, all right? Now, simple. The radio, right? Let me tell you a story. I gave a project to Chloe the other day. So currently the one I got is these, right? All right, here, Chloroseptic Max, by the way. Very flavored. Apparently, expires in 10 of 2026. There we go, see? See how these are? I'm going to finish my coffee first. Wow. This might work, right? Well, we'll see, peeps. It's an oral anesthetic. You don't take too many of these because, I remember eating secrets when I was younger, and you get the diarrheas. Anyways, let's continue with the chat. Used to eat cough drops like candy. But anyways, back to the story, okay? So, yeah. So, thanks to my advocate. Berry flavor. Yum, yum. There you go. See how this works? Wow. So anyway, back to my story. So you got to live within your means, all right? That means living within your means on everything and working towards a goal, which means trying to get what you need. Yeah. Without problems. Yeah. So a lot of you people out there, you're always asking me about that, Yeah. Yeah. So basically, being sick, and my bottom line is why did I say what I said earlier? Because I was pissed. All right. A lot of people say to me, why was I pissed? I'll tell you why I was pissed. Because I'll tell you, this is pretty damn strong. Sore mouth. I got a sore mouth. So it's benzocaine and menthol. Yeah, I figure. And as a prepper, this is something that you always want to keep on hand. Order some more of this stuff this week. Have it shipped in. Yeah. Only use when you need it. Yes, how it works. So I took my Dayquil. Should be good till I go to bed. Or what is this? Every 6 hours? Yeah. Yeah, so every 6 hours. So I got up at 1:30. So next dosage is it? No, made in Canada. Look at that. Made in Canada. I wonder where this stuff's made. Me and Zoe's always wondering about that stuff. Made in the USA. At least this stuff is, right? I wonder what this stuff is. Maricola. Made in Switzerland. Ricola. Remember those commercials? Anyways, the reason I got angry, earlier, and the whole thing is the whole thing about the F off coffee drinker thing was I've heard the story time and time again. All right, there's too many people in this world. You keep telling the story, people are gonna tell you to learn, live within your means, or quit being a fucking moocher, or quit being a scam artist, con man, or whatever, or etc. Now, for me, of course, my advocates came to me last night. So cold and flu, okay. Yeah. The power through your day med. Of course, apparently, Zoe, who's with us, says NyQuil and Dayquil doesn't work. Tell you that NyQuil does when it comes to sleep. Of course, I will tell you, it really does work for nose. It would have worked with the nose, yeah. Anyways, I'm just grateful to have some, but I get angry, about people turning around and they think they're entitled. Yeah. Like, not talking about Higgins, I'm talking about the guy upstairs. He's entitled. He's supposed to spend to $616 plus tax on booze every month. Yeah, he thinks he's entitled to a handout. Free phone, free internet, free this. Then his bills go $647 bill for internet phone. It's turned off. Then he bitches. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Wasn't it Hall's people that had the little liquid cough drops in the center? It was Hall's. I was just thinking about that. Yeah. Hall's. Yes. Yeah, I think it was Hall's, wasn't it? Yeah. Right here. Cherry flavor cough drops. Yeah, $10 because they probably discontinued it. Yeah. You believe that about the prices of this stuff? Yeah. You discontinue something, they raise the price of it. Man, go figure. Anyways, like I said, peeps, I love all of you, you just can't be entitled. I mean, literally, you got to live within your means. Why do you think I tell Higgins all the time, make it affordable? Chloe's going to spend for me to play her game, hypothetically. It's got to be within the price range of specifications to run the game only. For example, let me go this way. For example, let's just say, hypothetically, I got to do work for Zoe. My computers can handle it, but do you think I want to put wear and tear on my own computers to do her work? No. $400, you can buy a basic computer that's earmarked just for her work. I get a little sticker. Zoe's workstation. Now tell me, this one's designed for Zoe. Well, you see, each one's earmarked for a job. Plain and simple, right? Well, fortunately, there's people out there that want to be penny pinching misers, myself included, not only look at what can and can't be done for being used. Like sacrificing. I sacrifice a lot. Yeah. I gave Chloe a project. She couldn't figure it out. She can't make decisions. But she's not even willing to try. So today's plan for me, walk the Smurgles, Moppy the Smurgle. Tell you, that wasn't bad. At least it's got a little menthol in it, but no, I can't feel anything now. Yeah, so whatever it is, it numbed it up pretty damn good. Should be good again. So, anyway, so let's just get down to brass tacks for a second. Okay, so basically, you gotta live within your means. You gotta prep the way you prep. I, of course, have to make some soup tonight. Been delaying it. Last night I had oranges and chocolates. Tells you, yeah. Wasn't really hungry, but I got a whole bunch of oranges. 3, 6, 10 oranges left to eat and 4 apples. So I think I'm good. I eat all my fresh produce first. Yeah, so no, I'm not doing too well. So, anywho. It's been an hour and a half. I got to get Moppy walked. Oh, yeah. Check bank balance. Check bank balance. Yes. Can you believe it's already March 23rd? So tomorrow is going to be March 24th, which means 1 week to go for Easter, which means I'm hoping to be better by Easter. Hoping to order a controller soon. I got to look that up for my Switch. Yeah. Switch controller. Too bad you can't just use a basic controller. Yeah. There we go. Bank balance real quick. Need to check my balance. Not that it matters. I'm pretty poor, but you know what? I live within my means, so I don't complain. Some people, I got taxes and I got taxes and I got this. Well, let's break down a few things for you guys, okay? First of all, let's break down a few things. I think it's fucking funny as hell. Okay? I think it's fucking funny as hell. Dude, I didn't care about this. Don't you just hate when you fucking go up? Don't you hate when you fucking click on something and it sends you to something else? Okay, there we go. So I want to see, is there anything pending? Nope. So Amazon decided they wanted to take money out of my account. Yeah. Yeah, and then Stars, they went up fucking $4. Can you believe that? Disney went up fucking $8. I mean, literally everywhere I go, it's getting more and more expensive. So I've been slowly cutting off my premium services due to the fact that I'm tired of paying. You know, what am I getting out of it? That's the thing. Eventually, people need to realize you ain't getting jack out of it. So cut it your corners. You know, Higgins is always, you know. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, Higgins is a great guy. But, you know, people don't want to hear your stories about being poor. I mean, look, I'm poor myself. You don't see me complaining. The only thing I'm complaining about is how sick I am. It's like every 10 or 20 years, you get that one crud storm to really nail your ass. And then Higgins is like, you need to take Pavlovax. I don't have the Rona, all right? The Rona is this. You see this? It's a Higgins. It says negative. What? You want me to use all 8 of them and prove? I can do one today and it'll say negative. Do one tomorrow and say negative. I mean, literally. It's like I told my nurse friend. Told my nurse friend, you know, coronavirus is like a common cold. That's all it is. It's a severe common cold. Of course, a lot of people think it's going to kill you, know. A couple of friends of mine asked me that why it hasn't killed all the old people and the fuddy-duddies and the freeloaders. I said, I have no clue, you know, because, you know, frankly, it was a smart-ass comment at the same time, you know. They're just like, you know, people like us are, I mean, look, you know, you got people that think they're being replaced by immigrants. Well, that's your mindset. Me, I'll tell you my mindset. My mindset is you're fucking paranoid. You're all fucking paranoid. You think the fucking government's going to replace you with immigrants? What for? So they can get votes? Then I hear the paranoia of you're going to lose your benefits. Oh, lose my benefits. Oh, no. You're paranoid. You're fucking paranoid. I mean, think about it. I got to listen to paranoia, and paranoia. I mean, come on. It's me. The world. Yeah, I mean, literally, yeah. You don't need to worry. Fortunately, there's people out there that think they're fucking entitled because they paid into it. You're not entitled to shit. That's my point. And then you turn around and you sit there and you sit there and you think you're entitled. And yet, you're entitled to drive a car. Yeah, if you have the license for it, the insurance for it, and the gas for it, then yes, you're entitled to it. You're not entitled to have a car if you can't afford any of those things. Next up on the entitlement train, people say, oh, I'm entitled to a house. My house is paid for. Really? Then if your house stove goes, you're entitled to buy a new one. Can't afford it, then don't own a house. Plain and simple. Father-in-law tells me this one all the time. Plain and simple. It's better to live in an apartment than that. If you can't live in an apartment because you can't be around people, then I don't know what to tell you. Plain and simple. There's people that have to adjust. If you don't want to adjust, then the world doesn't revolve around your crusty ass. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Enough said. My bottom line is I'm tired of people turning around and claiming they're too poor. No one cares. No one gives a shit. As a matter of fact, most of them that basically do care, they'd like to see you cut off your benefits, living at a damn bottom of a fucking gutter or eating out of a pig pot slop trough, because that's what they think you're entitled to. If you can't get off your ass and work, then you're not entitled to shit in their opinion. A lot of these people get up every day struggling and they go to work. Some people say, oh, I'm too crippled, I can't walk. I need a handicap placard. Oh, my handicap placard said I'm disabled. Oh, I need more food stamps. I can't. Let me put it this way. There's people out there, the government's got to pay $4 or $5 a month food stamps paid because they're too obese. Let me use that word, not the derogatory word, okay? But yeah, and yet you're paying for it, you're taxpayer. So technically think about it. Before you sit there and attack people, I mean, literally think about it. There's people out there that care. There's people that really do care for others. Unfortunately, there's people out there that when they hear the whole story about, I mean, look at the trannies. Oh, I'm entitled to have a guy that's going to stick it in me. I'm a real woman, yeah. Really, can you have a baby? No, but I can adopt, so I'm a real woman. You don't have to have ovaries and uterus to be a woman. No, really. I mean, you wouldn't believe how many arguments I have with neighbors who basically think there should be a transgendered only sports thing. Think about it. Transgendered only sports. Yeah, I agree completely with it. I mean, literally, you can't just sit there, oh, well, you're anti-trans, you're not gorgeous, you're not a real woman, you're not a real woman. Really. Thing is, I've been through a lot more than you shitheads, and let me tell you, I'm still strong. Fortunately, more strong than any of you. My point is you're not fucking entitled. You got the disabled who think they're entitled. Oh, we're going to pay my bills are $3,000. You know what? Maybe you should fucking think about cutting some corners, dude. And I'm not talking about skimping and crimping. I'm talking about actually cutting some corners and saving some funds. Maybe get into a rental house or a house that you can or an apartment, a rental. I mean, being burdened with your own house because you're entitled to it. Yeah, until you realize you can't afford the damn thing. What is it? I mean, there's people out there. I mean, no offense. I know 3 people. Okay, 3. I'm not talking about Higgins here, but 3 fucking people that are dumber than a bag of hammers. They'd rather hold on to their house because they think it's worth something. And they're entitled to it. Yet, they can't do the repair bills. Think about it. They cannot do the repair bills. Yeah. And yet, You can't afford it, dump it. That's what I say. Yeah. Yeah. But again, you guys think, oh no, nothing of that, right? I mean, think about it. Can't afford it, dump it, right? Well, next up is people, houses and cars. I mean, literally. You can't afford it, dump it. I mean, literally. What you got to do is live within your means. Plain and simple. Yeah. Plain and simple. I mean, literally. Your house may be paid for, but you still got to pay the taxes on it. I know 3 people like that. Oh, my property taxes are so much. I basically contest the property taxes, the one in Seattle with the rats and the mice. Yeah. Anyways, the bottom line is you got to live within your means and you got to dump things that you can't afford. Look at me. I'm working on projects right now that can make my life a little better, but it won't break the bank. Whereas other people, they think they're fucking entitled. Yeah. And it pisses me off. Oh, I'm disabled, yeah? Well, tell her to freaking birth upstairs. It's 900 pounds and thinks she can't get around. She needs freaking $6,000 in your government taxpayers' food stamps to support her ass because she's more obese than you. I mean, literally, think about it. You may basically microwave things, but this person's got to eat constantly, and the toilet's always clogged up. I mean, think about it. I mean, I'm not here to belittle anyone. I'm just telling the truth here. The truth hurts. You got to downsize, literally. And downsize, you shall. Yes. So, I love all of you. I hope you guys have a great, great day. You got to live within your means. And, the point is quit being a fucking moocher. Plain and simple. There's a lot of people out there that are mooching. Me? And as Zoe says, I give my time to people, okay? I literally give my time to people. I actually pay for people, to do things for me. And, who the fuck is this calling me? When this call it was? My neighbor. Hold on a sec. All right, give me a second, peeps.
was paging Mopford lost the op, so.
About to take him, but I'm finishing up a YouTube video. I got Kitty Detail with Trish. I got Stacy's pestering me for laundry soap. You asked to check in on Mopford, and then I got a gripe to do on YouTube. So give me a second, would you? So I got a complaint for you all. Look at this. I just opened the box. Look at this. Freezer pops completely leaked. All of them. Leaky freezer pops. Yeah. Entire case is leaked. Look at that. Which one exploded? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. And this one's completely. I mean, literally, the entire cart. Yeah. And this is just one of 4 boxes. Go ahead, Zoe, say something. Box 2. The entire thing. Look at this. Yeah, damaged. Yep. Entire box right there exploded. Look at box number 3. 3 and 4 completely damaged. Look at that. Look at this. I mean, it's barely holding together. Look at that. I mean, so Zoe wanted me to stay hydrated. So, hopefully Zoe, I'm going to talk to Zoe afterwards. But I'm going to keep it. These are all fucking sticky, man. Yeah. Damaged boxes right there. I'm going to have to. Oh, right there. Look at this. So apparently, this one here exploded, and this one's starting to leak. There we go. See? Yes. Go figure. And then I got to do some extra work now for the wonderful gift that Zoe gave me. Thank you, Zoe. I got it basically made sure. Look at these. These are all splitting right there. Splitting and leaking. And there's the one that exploded. So now I get to go and check the rest of them one by one to find out why it exploded. And leaked everywhere. Bad handling, I bet. This one here is damaged to beyond belief. There we go. Anyways, that leaves 1 or 2 left. I think I emptied 2 boxes. One there. This box is flat. Hey, Mop, we're going to get you soon. And so we say anything about those? Yes. Pedialyte. Gotta get rid of some cardboard boxes soon. All right, preppers. Yeah, here's the other one that frickin' is destroyed too, see? Yes, this one's leaking as well. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, look at that. So, I don't know what the hell Zoe doing, but look at that. 3 boxes out of 4, completely crushed and destroyed. 3 out of 4. Oh, there we go. Now, you guys are probably wondering, hypothetically, right? You guys sit there and you always send messages and you're like, oh, yeah, this or that. One of these days I got to fire up a turkey again. But as you can see, I got to inspect these one by one. This one here is leaking. Yeah. One box there and another box here. Can you go and figure what happened? Nope. So, apparently these popsicles, they'll be ready tomorrow. Fortunately, that'll be good for me because then I can start sucking them down. Great, another one exploded. See, they're easy to explode, so tells you right there. Just leave these 3 in here. Now I gotta clean up the damn mess. Yeah, see? Tire one went all over my floor. Now I gotta clean that up. Not one damn thing, it's a million others, I tell you, peeps. Thanks to Zoe, our gift of Pedia Pops came in, but they didn't come in all that good. You saw the boxes, I saved the boxes. Now I gotta wash my damn. I hate Pedialyte when it comes to exploding on me. Now I gotta fucking clean. There we go. I appreciate the gift. That's what it meant. Not the explosion. There we go. There you go. All right. So, there we go. Package exploded. The Rita is sitting there going, what the hell? There we go. Keep these because I always save these little drums. These things are good for Ebo. Yeah. Ebo likes playing with them. So, since there's no comments, I gotta get going anyways. Might as well ring Zoe on my way out to walk Moppy. That shouldn't take more than 5 minutes anyways. Mop's ready to go. I'm ready to go. Everyone's ready to go. Here you go. All right, preppers, I'm ready to ship out. So, yeah, no one there. Anyways, see, you want me to basically sit there and say something, right? This is something that's serious. You know, Brother Higgins, he's like, order, blah, blah, blah. Well, yes, but also I care to a point. I mean, look, right now there's more important things. If Amazon cannot ship PD Pops and it's time for them to not ship things, I mean, look at this. Yeah. Anywho, there you go, preps. I'm out. There you have it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like I said, this is important. You need to think. Living within your means is one thing, but what if people send you a gift, like Pedialyte, for example? They're living within their means, and all of a sudden you get the package, and half of the Pedialyte boxes, or 75% of them, are completely leaked, damaged, warped. I mean, literally, that means 3 packages of damaged. I inspected the box before putting in the box recycling. It's damaged from leaking content. I mean, literally, out of 4 boxes, these 3 are damaged. I mean, look. I mean, what does this tell you? Still wet. This one, the bottom is right there, completely saturated, soft. This one, completely imploded. Yeah. They'll be like, oh, well, I mean, literally, the Freezy Pops came, but there's several Freezy Pops that exploded. So, you know how it is. So, but I think Zoe for the gift, because she thinks being sick, you need to be dehydrated. So, anyways, Higgins says, haha, you had a mess clean up. Very funny, happy for your mess. Don't give a shit. You see? Frankly, you want to be a Peckerwood, the best thing I could do is delete your comment too, because I can be an asshole too. Whoops, did I do that? Wow, I'm an asshole today. Think of that. Funny, isn't that funny? Delete his comment. See? Moderator who's really getting under me. See? Haha, funny. See? Anywho, the mess isn't that bad. The main problem is what Zoe's going to do with the answer. Like I said, I got to get going. Moppy's been waiting nicely. I'm going to take one of these to go. Travel versions. Travel Ricolas. Yeah. Look at that. $7 for 19 of them. Can you believe that? This is the way the world works right now. 17 of these. This is honey lemon. I guess this will be good for me, right? $7. At least I didn't have. Well, actually, I did agree I'd pay back the thing, so I'm not a mooch. I actually offered, and she tried to cut herself short with the medicines, and I said, no, I'll pay. So, anyways, there we have it. So, Ricola. Remember those commercials? Those are pretty funny. All right, so I am. Oh yeah, my St. Patrick's Day thing. I think hubby got me this a long time ago. Yeah. Haha, very funny. Yep, there we go. So, anyways, the thing is, I'll change my pants afterwards, and but I will be getting in touch with Zoe on the phone. Oh, really? Watch this. I'm gonna watch this, huh? Oh, yep. Delete it again. See, he's being funny. So I'm basically, So anyways, someone is going on and on and on about useless crap. So I'm very happy to. So what I'm not. The thing is there's someone out there that's pissing me off. Okay, and if they want to keep poking, I'll poke back. Yeah. So I gotta get Moppy walked, but my point is I gotta go over to my trash can, and I'm going to delete my trash. There we go. Oh, bing bang. So, thing is I have not fibbed or anything. I was explaining situation of what my father-in-law has said many times over. You own a house or a car, you got to pony up. Can't afford it, throw it away. Use their legs. There's poor people out there that use their legs. Zoe, Rita. The guy upstairs, of course, he literally is an alcoholic. $616 booze. Minimum a month, not including whatever else. Think about it. I can go on and on and on, but I gotta get in touch with Zoe. Excuse me. Don't piss and do not anyone piss me off. Yeah, plain and simple. Oh, really? Takes you this long to get back to me, huh, Zoe? Well, let's look, huh? Before I leave. One box exploded. See? Do I gotta explain this before I leave? One box completely exploded. Higgins is all happy that it happened. I had to clean the mess up. I'm not happy because it came out of your pocket. Second box here. Right there. See? Complete damage. The shipping container was, yeah. Third box. Look at this. So 3 out of 4 boxes. Yes, my point is I thank you humbly. I'm telling you, the box. Oh, great. My camera acted up again. Point is I'm saying that the boxes exploded. I'm still going to eat them. Fortunately, you might want to complain to Amazon about why they shipped it wrong. But Higgins is happy that it exploded. That's what he said in the comment. Why do you think I deleted it? Anyways, I'm saving these before I get rid of them. But I, of course, am going to utilize them anyways. I humbly thank you. But my thing was the, so there you go. Yeah. In the meantime, preppers, what am I ranting about? People that are moochers. Yeah, so before I go, everyone, that's my main legitimate rant today was people who think they're entitled. No. And before Higgins says, oh, that's about me, no, I'm talking about the fucking asshole upstairs. Before he sits there and sends me another email, goes in my trash, and I delete it without reading it. Thing is I'm not making shit up when the fucking alcoholic drunk who claims he drives a car, he drinks while he's drunk, he's entitled. You think he lost $6 million of his inheritance, which he's entitled to. Skims off the top, steals from his mom. We're not talking about Higgins now. Higgins would never steal from his mom. And this guy upstairs, his mom has dementia, Alzheimer's. He was power of attorney. Guess what happened? He literally screwed her over. Well, it was $190,000 before he lost power of attorney. Yeah, I got the report. Oh, I'll even gladly send it to Higgins on that one. Thing is, he lost his inheritance. His lawyer wants to get paid. He's got a vulnerable adult protection order against his mom. He wants to use anyone else's phone to call the nursing home she's in so he doesn't get nailed for harassing his mother. I mean, harassment's his middle name, not Higgins. Higgins doesn't harass, all right? Point is, the bottom line is that my point is this guy upstairs, he thinks he's entitled. Why do you think I get fucking tired of these? Guy upstairs lived 15 years above me. Thinks it's okay to leave his music on till 3 in the morning loud in his truck while he listens to Alex Jones while laughing. 3 in the morning. Well, I've been here longer. I'm entitled. Lady sitting there. Well, you can't touch me. I'm entitled because it's okay if I smoke pot in my apartment. It's okay if I smoke whatever in my apartment. See what I'm telling you about? Yeah. So you figure the math out, my friends. Yeah. Think about it. The rant is, I'm tired of these fucking people turning around and claiming they're fucking entitled. Neighbor upstairs steals $100,000 from your mom. You better basically think you should be kicked away from your inheritance. I mean, literally, that entitled bastard lives off of whatever. disowns his own family because he can't fucking literally get food from his sons. Oh yeah, well guess what? Smart son. Son turns around and says, "Oh, Dad's trying to buy booze again. Can't afford food, but he can, Yeah. So the guy upstairs literally is what triggered me today. It wasn't Brother Higgins. So now look at this little guy. This little guy's been wanting to go for a while. Let me show you. Yeah, see, look at him. Isn't he cute? I dropped something again. So my point is I'm tired of the people playing, oh, well, look, this guy upstairs, he knocks on my fucking door, okay? Knocks on my door, fucking 11 o'clock at night, asking me to fucking fix his phone. Do you know that there's fucking times when you don't trigger it up, oh, well, I'll just go back to drinking my life away till I'm dead. My only answer at that point was, hurry up and get it done. And then Brother Higgins makes a joke. Seriously, something to the point of, how can you live in negativity? Simple. Sometimes negativity keeps me alive. If I got to use that card, well, hurry up and get it done. That means I don't want to hear some son of a bitch talking about drinking his life away. That's all he talks about. He's either locked up in his house because he lost $6 million. Well, woo is me. I look, my whole entire family, he's got to go. My entire family had money, okay? Grandma died, things went down the shitter. It was a blessing. Seeing things from different points of view. Fortunately, now that I'm almost 50 years old, I can clearly state that some people, like the guy upstairs, he ain't entitled to shit. Literally. You didn't pay your damn bills. Plain and simple. Didn't pay your bills, man. No. First of the month, I go down to the bank. I'm going to get some cash. I'm going to put it in an envelope, give it to my advocate, who took care of me. People will take care of me, I take care of them. Okay. See, he's really got to go, peeps. Yeah, come here. Oh, come here. Yeah, I miss him. He's I don't like him as a shaved Ewok. Look at the shaved Ewok. Yes. Yeah, you got to go, don't you? I was happy you were something to clean up. It keeps you busy. And it was a great gesture, Zoe. Unfortunately, she's getting a refund. I'm getting popsicles, but the box, that's what triggers me the most. I mean, literally, the gesture, it was awesome. I mean, look at the guy. Look at the guy that sent me the gift card the other day. It was a gesture. I sent it over midnight. Really? What was the gesture? Well, you didn't have meds. Really? You're the one that tells me it's okay to take 4-year-old NyQuil. I mean, this stuff here expired in 2012 to 2021. Look at this. I want you guys to get proof, okay? This stuff lasts a long time. It does work, too. Look at this. Look at this. 12 of 2021, right? Yeah, right there. See? Isn't that interesting? Higgins is always saying, try this and that. Yeah. This is the generic. I got some more coming on Amazon, but oh my God. Yes, I get it. See? He won't shut up till it gets to go. I mean, his water. Oh, maybe he needs water too on it. Look, as a prepper, great. Missed the spot on the sticky floor. Anyways, yes, well, it's an awesome gesture. The thing is, everyone's looking out for me. I appreciate that. Now, when it comes to the entitlement guy, that's what triggered me. It's like everywhere you go, I've heard so many damn stories. I mean, I lived in Moses Lake. I heard guys sitting there, oh yeah, I'm so poor, man. I need my money, man. At the welfare office, and he jumps in his Corvette and leaves. And me and my husband were sitting there 8 hours with a Game Boy going, did you see what I just saw? Oh, yeah, honey, I did. Yeah, and we're sitting there. I mean, this is why I get irritated, Thanks, by the way, Ken. So, Higgins, it's not nice to have me clean up a mess, but it's fine to do it because, well, it is the way it is. But no, I don't fib. I don't make up crap. My point is we're talking about the neighbor upstairs. Yeah. Guy upstairs, he thinks he's entitled. He's got 4 people violating the lease. Me? I asked the managers the other day, can you actually do anything to anyone? She said, no, I need proof. So what she does is she forces people out illegally. Yeah. Hey, ma'am, need the water? Yes. And then don't forget your soup. Yes, I'm supposed to have soup today again. Yes. And I'm down to 5 cups of coffee, so but you get the idea, my friends. The problem is it isn't about this, or this. You gotta live within your means. I always try to teach people that lesson. I mean, look, of course, Brother Higgins has a bad influence at times too. Oh, you need a powered one of those. Well, yes, I got the powered ones and the non-powered USB plug doodads. So, anyways, apparently my neighbor's running out to run to look, see you later, Zoe. My point is, before I go, goodbye. Yeah. See, I never read your comments, so go ahead, Higgs. Redact. Low. I never. Oh yeah, hold on. Whatever. Hold on. I don't remember Higgins sending you stuff when you fell ill this time. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. No, hold on. Let me see what the fuck's going on. Talk to you soon. I'm going to work on printing book pages now. Talk to you later. Okay. I was happy that you had something to clean up. Keeps you in the... I am talking on a live. I don't care what Higgins thinks. Okay, cool. So, Alex Jones is a funny guy to listen to. Yes, well, technically Alex Jones gets my butt. The problem is manager doesn't want people playing it at 3 a.m. either. Almost 50, you're barely 46. You're a young grasshopper. No, I'm actually old. This item is non-returnable. I need to contact customer service because how was the box damage? Was the inside boxes damaged and the outside? Yes, exactly. I mean, look at this, Zoe. Look at this. It exploded. The contents inside the box exploded, leaking on the outside, which exploded on the outside of the Pedialyte box, which then exploded and leaked into the main packaging that was shipped. I got to clean up my little stool thing, But anyways, yes. Let's see. How's the box damage? Was the inside boxes damaged and the outside box? Yes. It's got alcohol in it. It will last forever, regardless of date printed on the label. I don't remember Higgins sending you stuff when you fell ill this time. Whatever. Go ahead, Higgs. Redact. I never read your comments. Yes, hold on. I'm confused. Let me explain what's going on. Yes. Goodbye. You see the guy upstairs, okay? When I said the guy upstairs, I'm saying this isn't quote unquote Higgins, literally. Higgins says, oh, you're talking about me. No, I'm talking about the guy upstairs, okay? If I want to talk about Higgins, okay, let's talk about Higgins. Higgins is a freeloading mooch. Literally. I wouldn't post my story anywhere and redact it. Just, by the way, the guy says email him if you want to be part of the number and he'll decide. But he could also email you a joke and say, look, you should get off your ass and work for it. Instead of messaging me, giving me your sob story that you need a computer because your computer's 15 years old. See, I'm talking here about being a smart ass. He can turn around and tell you get a job. Or he can send you the damn computer. Okay. Now, we're talking about the guy upstairs, okay? Every person I've talked to, there's a lot of fucking triggers with me right now. Entitlements. What Chloe? Chloe thinks she's entitled. I asked Chloe for a small project. Entitled. Anyways, I better go before it starts to rain. She denies it. Oh, well, you see, he doesn't send me anything because I know he's poor, you see. And I don't ask for it. I usually send him gift cards. But you know what? I should tell him to piss off, but I won't. I should send him that project list, but I'll have this project list done before tonight's over with. See, video game list. I'm on page, I don't know what I am, but you know what? Page 3. I'll have page 3 hammered out in no time. Actually, the code keywords are so easy. I can have this done tonight. Sorry, Higgins, no gift card for you, man. Anyways, I got to get going. Maybe I'll tune in for a Sunday edition tomorrow, but I have to go. Doggy's asking. and I don't want to deny my dog, so he's got to go. So, anyways, my argument is I don't like people that are entitled. I am very, very much a grouch. Yes, I am a grouch. Yes, I am a grouch, but I have being a grouch because I'm tired of fucking people coming to me and demanding things that I can't deliver. Oh, you fucked my phone. I can go on and on and on. It wouldn't get him to the bathroom now, would it? My point is there's too many assholes out there in the world that likes to fucking bitch about things. Yeah, you were. You were giving him a sob story in your comments before you deleted the comments. I went to the guy's channel today. I couldn't find your comment that you did. Sob stories. I'm on disability and no one cares. People are on SSI. I mean, look, I hear the damn story every time, every episode. Oh, well, I'm going to get my $6 million. I'm going to leave this shit old state. I'm going to leave this shit old country. All of a sudden, he gets fucking shit on. Oh, look, you skimmed off the top of your mom's inheritance. Your mom's trust. Now you get shit. Garbage. Nothing. Zip. What's he doing? He's holed up in his house drinking. Fine and dandy, man. Keep drinking as far as I'm concerned. That is what I'm saying. When people hear that all the time, you get triggered. I mean, literally. I wouldn't post, I'm on SSI. I need a new computer. This guy upstairs, he does the same thing. Oh, wow. Yeah, really. Yeah, but, I mean, look at the neighbor upstairs. Let me tell you what the neighbor did. All right. The local alcoholic, right, who gave her notice to leave. She claims she needs to live with people that are whatever. Oh yeah, apparently she needs laundry soap, I think. Because I don't have quarters, she used her money to piss it away. Anyways, I gotta go, okay? I may be back, I may not be back. Maybe I'll call Higgins and explain the whole situation so he doesn't freak out every time I try to say, there's two sides. Higgins may think that it's directed at him, but it isn't. It's a guy upstairs and that guy upstairs and this lady over there and the lady upstairs. I mean, look, I get a call. I'm sick, right? What do I get? Oh, I'm sorry. I get a care package. But now I got to do kitty detail because sister and mom's going off island. Or, sorry, mom and daughter's going off island. Wow. Overnight. So guess what? I get crapped on. Mm-hmm. So, but yes, there you go. And I don't want to sit here all day talking. So there's 4 people watching. I'm tired and I got to get dinner started soon anyway. So thanks for watching. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions, hit the like, subscribe button. So it's fun for your family, for your dogs, cats, bunnies, super service dogs, service bunnies. Bell notification. Thumbs up button, content, keep coming, content nice always. Thank you, God bless you, and everything you do.